part one, and it will start in Prince Edward Island. I am here for the next week with my boyfriend's brother and his boyfriend. We're really close, the three of us, so we decided to take a trip together. My boyfriend couldn't get away from work, so we're going together, and so we're here in Prince Edward Island. I've never been before, and I'm so excited to be here. I have a lot of things planned. I brought 2 books. I bought Anne of Green Gables, of course, because I'm in Prince Edward Island. I have to read Anne of Green Gables, and I wanted to read it this summer, so this is the perfect place. Oh, the sun's coming out, oh my god. And then I brought A Man Called Ove, because cute town calls for cute book, in my opinion. And yeah, I'm gonna bring you guys along while I visit Prince Edward Island. I'm so excited. I've been wanting to come here for so long. It just looked so nice here, pretty, and just, I don't know, very quaint, beachy vibes. I don't know. I just thought it would be nice. I'm gonna be bringing you guys along with me on my stay. I'm gonna show you what we do, read together, and yeah, it's gonna be our first journal entry, if you will, of June. So yeah, this is the intro. I'm excited to do it on the beach. I'm sitting on red rocks, looking at a lake. I think it's a lake. So I thought, perfect place to start this vlog, and the sun was coming up, so yeah. Hope you can hear me well. There's a lot of wind, but yeah, this is the intro. Hope you enjoy, and let's have a great week.
Property swinging. I'm reading by the beach. Good morning, PEI. I am sitting by the water, drinking my coffee, and I wanted to update you on Anne of Green Gables because I started it yesterday. And I read 2 chapters. I wanted to read more, but once I started reading it, I got really tired because yesterday we had a long day of traveling. We were in the car for like 12 hours. We left at 2 in the morning, and I was so tired. So after 2 chapters, I was out. But the two chapters I read were really good. Very interesting. And we met 3 characters, and we met Anne. And she's a very energetic, talkative little girl. She has a very positive spirit also. Everything just is amazing to her. Like, she looks at a tree and she's like, this is the most beautiful tree I've ever seen. How great is it that we are able to have trees? Like, she's that type of person. And honestly, sometimes overly positive people annoy me. But for some reason, she's very endearing, and I like her, and I'm excited to continue. We also met the 2 people. We met 4 characters, actually. We met the 2 people that are adopting her, and a 3rd person. I can't remember their name right now, honestly. I was so tired yesterday, but yeah. So that's where I am. I really enjoyed it. It's very easy to read for a classic, because I've read 3 other classics before, and they took me a long time to read because the writing was very different from the English I usually read. So, and English is not my first language, so it takes me a little longer usually to read classics, but this one reads fairly well. Like, I'm not having a hard time, and I'm very excited to continue it. But yeah, that's pretty much all the updates I have for Anne of Green Gables. I'm loving reading it in PEI because Anne, while she arrives in PEI, she's talking about the boat, and she's talking about the red roads and why are the roads red and the sand is red, and she's just mentioning places that I've passed through and saw and seen while I passed through PEI. So that's amazing. So now I'm in PEI and I'm kind of understanding what she's referencing, and I think it's very immersive and I really like it. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, today we have a day of visiting museums and visiting. I think we're gonna visit Charlottetown and look at the shops over there. I want to find a touristy shop because I love being a tourist and I want a PEI sweatshirt. If it's the last thing I buy, it will be that. So yeah, I really want that sweatshirt and I will buy one if I find one. So that's our mission today. We're also probably gonna go and eat some of the local food, so probably a lot of seafood. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm gonna bring you guys along. It's still pretty windy, but the temperature is rising, so that's good. Hopefully we get a nice warm sunny day because it's been raining nonstop in May, so hopefully June is sunnier. But yeah, that's it for the update. See you guys later.
Going lower to come up higher, giving pine straw to the fire. Turn the boxes right side down. Tired pulling every day, all the shifting, can we take it? Drawing circles in the sand, washing out new plans. Sing out blue whale, old man in the water. Slow motion, ocean river, carry on into the sea changes. Sea changes, carry on into the sea changes. Sea changes. Moving closer to the breaking waves, wild country full of heartache. Hard to hear through all the ringing, what the silent deep is saying. Sing out, blue whale, old man in the water. Slow motion, ocean river, carry on into the sea.
We
You could play Uno while we drink.
sure.
Babe, drink the Uno.
C'est comme dur de faire un shot quand même. Ok.
Avec les yeux parfaitement alignés comme vieille.
And so are my chins on the other side. It's beautiful.
Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what I bought. I bought from a Anne of Green Gables shop. I bought this Earl Grey tea because I don't really drink Earl Grey,
and I wanted to try it, and then I was like, this is so cute. So I bought this. I don't know if it's good, and I thought I could, oh my god, okay, it's sealed. I thought I could finish it and then put my matcha in the tin can, you know. Oh, it's loose. Wow, it smells strong. And then I also got, no, I didn't get this there. I got 2 bookmarks, because why not? It's Anne of Green Gables. I'm gonna use one for my book that I'm reading. And then I also got stickers to make Anne of Green Gables spread, you know, super cute. Then we went to a shop to buy crew necks. So I bought this one that says Prince Edward Island. It's very basic but very comfortable. Then I also got a mug, because I feel it's nice to have mugs when you travel somewhere. So I got this one. It's very nice. Ooh, I could have my tea in here. That would be amazing. Then I went to 2 bookstores. First, no, 3 actually, but I bought only from 2. First, I bought Coraline, because I wanted to read it, and oh my god, there's pictures. Look, it's the scary
demon.
second mom from Coraline. Anyways, I wanted to read it. Like, I've seen the movie a million times. Oh, she gave me a bookmark. I didn't even know. Amazing. And then I also got seashell stickers for my spread. And then, second bookstore, I got the 3rd book of Anne of Green Gables, because even though I haven't finished the first one or the second one, I still thought it would be nice because I'm enjoying it. So I'm pretty sure I'm gonna read the whole series. So I got the 3rd one, and it's like fall theme, so I had to get it because it's just me. And then she also gave me a little bookmark, and it says The Bookman, because this is where we got the books. And then we went to, oh yeah, I bought these 3 rings from like a little shop that a lady owns. I don't remember how it's called, but yeah, I got these 3. They're so cute. And then I also got this sea glass necklace that was handmade. That was pretty nice. And oh yeah, I got 2 bracelets from like a cool like shop. She was selling crystals and rings and like tarot things. It was very nice. I got this evil eye necklace bracelet because I thought this was very cute. And then I got this bracelet, which I have forgotten what the stone for this is, but it's orange and I love it. So I think that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's it. That's all for my haul. I'm reading at the beach, and I'm now on chapter 16, which is page 116, and I just read a passage that really describes, it really paints a picture of Montgomery's writing, which I am in love with. It is so flowery and just poetic in a way. I just love it. And it's a passage describing October, like I there's so many little flies here. October foliage or something. I'm gonna read it to you. It says, October was a beautiful month at Green Gables. When the birches in the hollow turned as golden as sunshine, and the maples behind the orchard were royal crimson, and the wild cherry trees along the lane put on the loveliest shades of dark red and bronzy green, while the field sunned themselves in aftermath. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. We visited the Anne of Green Gables Museum this morning, and it was chef's kiss. We did a little carriage ride, and the people were really nice, and yeah, I loved it. I really loved it. And now we're at the Cavendish Beach. It's really nice. We're having a great time. I think we're gonna go to dinner tonight, maybe some seafood, and oh my freaking god. There was a bumblebee this big. That was scary. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, we really found like a lighthouse place. Yes, I said that. And it's the most beautiful view that I've ever seen with my bare eyes. I've never witnessed something so beautiful live, and I have to show you because it's crazy. This is the lighthouse, very nice, but then you turn around and then what the hell? Il faut comme l'exprimer en français là. Tu peux comme pas apprécier quand tu l'as pas dit, c'est bon en sacrament, tu sais. C'est wow, tabarnak, tu sais. Vraiment là, wow, j'adore. We're doing, what's it called? Dune Tails? Dune Trails. That's what we're doing this morning. So yeah, we're going to the beach. Hey guys, I wanted to give you a little update because a long time no talk. I've been doing a lot of showing and not a lot of talking in this vlog, but it's just, I mean, the words cannot explain how beautiful this place is, so I'm just showing you. We've done a lot of things in the last 2 days. As you saw, we visited beaches, we went to lighthouse, we went to like viewpoints to like see the landscape. I'm a big fan of landscape and just scenery, and it's a lot of that here in my opinion. So we've done a lot of that. We visited the Anne of Green Gables Museum. We went to do, this morning we went on a hike that ended at a beach, which was really nice, and we've ate a lot of great food. And yeah, that's all the things that we've been doing. I've been loving PEI. Honestly, I've been saying all week that if I could just bring everybody that I love, if I could just bring them all in PEI, I would move here. But I just think it's way too far from where I live. I could never leave my family and my friends. I think I would be very lonely. But the place itself, the province itself, is just chef's kiss. It is the most beautiful place I've ever been, I think. And the people are extremely nice. Like, where I'm from, people are nice because, I mean, it's Canada, but like, we're nice. But here it's just overwhelmingly nice, and I just love that because I love being nice back. Like, every time you cross someone on the street, you say hi, and everybody on the shops, they're always talking to you. I've been complimented twice on my dress. The first day I was here, I wore like a yellow and white dress, and two people complimented my dress, and I was like, that is just so nice, thank you so much. And they all ask us where we're from and what we're doing and how we're liking things, and everyone is just so nice, and I love it. So if you ever want to visit Canada but don't know where to go, Prince Edward Island. Go to Prince Edward Island. You will not be disappointed. Tomorrow is like our last day, like full day here, and we're planning on visiting a farm. It's like a pet farm, so you can pet the animals. There's a cafe there, and it's like a very nice farm, so we're gonna go there because petting animals, yes. And then we're also, I think we want to see if we can go to a tulip farm because Anthony's boyfriend really wants to see the tulip farm. So we're like, yeah, like, me too. So yeah, we're doing that, and that's pretty much it. Then we're gonna have to drive back home. Sadly, I do not want to leave this place. It is beautiful, and the place that we rented is also just the perfect place. It's remote enough that when we come here, we're like alone by the water, and it's very peaceful, but it's also close enough to all the things that we want to do. So I mean, I'm used to having to drive an hour to go somewhere and do something. Like, everything is far from where I live, so it's not really a trouble to me when the activity that we want to do is like 45 minutes away. Like, that's like nothing to me. So I'm loving it. And I've also been loving Anne of Green Gables. This is like the perfect me book. Like, I love it so much. It's so cozy and just heartwarming and just fun, but also very interesting. And I don't know, I'm really loving it, and I'm tabbing it, and I just love the colors of the tabs. And this edition has 2 books, so technically Anne of Green Gables ends here. I tapped it, so I have this much left of Anne of Green Gables, and then it switches to Anne of Avonlea, yeah. So I have the second book in this edition, so I'm almost done. I would love to finish it today because I also really wanted to read A Man Called Ove, but you know, we've done so much in the last few days that I really didn't get much time to read, but it's okay. I can read it back home, it's fine. But I really want to finish this in PEI, and I've been loving reading it in PEI because as I read, I see the places that she's referencing and the things here that she's referencing. It just, I don't know, it's very immersive, and I really love it. So yeah, I've been loving this. Honestly, if you are someone that enjoys cottagecore and just heartwarming stories, and it's nothing crazy, like there's no big plot, or just there's no like big adventures. You're just following a little girl who's very expressive and lively and just bright. She's just a very bright person, and you're just following her as she learns the way of life, I guess. Yeah, she's just growing up and things are happening to her, and we're just following her, but she's just the most I don't know, endearing child. I really like her. And we've seen a little bit of what's his name, Gilbert, but it's not very prevalent. We kind of, because I know he's the love interest, but the love interest, I mean, I don't think he comes in like really like, I don't know, I don't even know when the love story really starts. Now we're just kind of seeing him in the background because Anne refuses to think about him and talk about him. She won't say his name because he was mean to her. He teased her about her hair, called her carrots. So from that moment on, she was like, I will not speak this man's name ever because he does not deserve it. And honestly, I mean, you do you, girl. Like, good for you. And so she refuses to talk of him or speak of him, so we don't really get any of him right now, but there's some little things. Like, I'm gonna read you one. If you don't want to, I mean, this is such an old book. Like, at this point, am I spoiling anyone? I don't know. So I'm just gonna say it, but you can skip a few minutes if you really do not want to be spoiled. But Diana, she said something to Anne that she saw Gilbert do. So she was in a play and she said, when you ran off the platform after the fairy dialogue, one of your roses fell out of your hair. I saw Gil pick it up and put it in his breast pocket. There now, you're so romantic that I'm sure you ought to be pleased at that. Like, that's so cute. Like, this man, he really likes her, you know? I don't know, I really love it. And then there was another October description, like October foliage and scenery description, which was just chef's kiss. Let me read it to you. October, all red and gold, with mellow mornings when the valleys were filled with delicate mist as if the spirit of autumn had poured them in for the sun to drain. Amethyst, pearl, silver, rose, and smoky blue. The dews were so heavy that the fields glistened like clots of silver, and there were such heaps of rustling leaves in the hollows of many steamed woods to run crisply through. I drew little autumn leaves because this was just perfect. Ooh, the wind is picking up. Lots of wind in PEI. I don't know if it's probably because of that, but we're like close to the ocean. So windy. But honestly, I love it because it's just not too hot. But yeah, I love End of Green Gables. I'm hoping to finish it today, and I'm also loving my trip here. It's the best vacation I've had in a long time. I have another week of vacation after this, but yeah, I'm gonna relax on that vacation because this week, I mean, I love it. Like, oh my god, this days. I've been loving it, having the best time of my life. But the days are so full. I'm so tired. Like, I don't do that much in a day usually, so I'm really tired, but it's all worth it. I have to get the most of PI that I can in these 5 days. So yeah, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm loving PEI, and that's it for the update. Tomorrow, Pet Farm and Tulip Farm. you know the name of the beach?
Yeah.
We're at the beach again. We went to dinner for the last dinner here. It was really nice. Did you like your lobster roll? It was really good. It was delicious. So much lobster, very generous. And yet again, the people are just so nice. Some man just passed us on the beach and was like, "Good evening, it's a nice one, yeah?" And I was like, "Ah, it is a nice one, thank you, sir." It's amazing. I love nice people. And now, I don't know, we're just walking to the beach, to the ocean. Crazy concept for me. And yeah, it's the last night. I'm gonna go home, pack, go to bed, wake up early and leave. I'm very sad. Say hi, Vivi. Hi. Ah, great.
Going away to come up higher.
Great end.
Give pine straw to the fire. Turn the boxes right side down. Tired pulling every day. All the shifting.
It's been what? I've been back from Prince Edward Island for 3 days now, and I have a lot to update you on. As you saw, when I came back from Prince Edward Island, the next day I went on a hike with my friend. We did a 10-kilometer hike close to where we live, and it was just wonderful. We saw lots of fields, beautiful fields, and a lot of flowers, and we saw like a pond with little frogs in there. There was so many frogs. And then anyways, it was just a really nice hike. So I did that. And then I came back here, and now I've just been kind of resetting because I was gone for a week. So today I did a lot of cleaning, grocery shopping, boring stuff. But I do have some book updates. So I finished End of Green Gables in Prince Edward Island. I think the last official full day that we were there, I finished it the night before we left. And oh my god, this book was amazing. This is a 5 stars for me. I don't think I've ever read a book that was more me than this. And not because I relate to Anne, because I am definitely not a talker like Anne, and I'm not as overly expressive and positive than Anne, but it's just her ways of just loving nature and where she lives and her family and her friends and her relationship with Marilla and her relationship with Matthew. Oh my freaking god, it just really touched me a lot. And Lucy Montgomery's writing is just, it's the writing that I love to read. It's really quote worthy. Like, I have so many annotations, I don't know if you can see, but I just loved it so much. And I loved how she described the seasons. Like, I think we saw Anne through like 2 years, her first 2 years at Green Gables, and so the months, they passed by pretty quick in the book, but she always like starts the season with a description of what it looks like at Green Gables during that specific season, and I just loved that. So yeah, really a lot of quotes, very beautiful writing, a very heartwarming story. It's nothing, extreme. Like, she's not doing much. She's just living at Green Gables. She's going to school, and she's kind of discovering herself, and she's growing up, she's maturing, she's making friends, and she's just discovering life like she's never had the chance to do before. And that's pretty much that. Like, we're only seeing her as she grows up and experiences things for the first time. but it's so heartwarming. It's so good. I really loved it. And I loved that when she was doing things, like for example, if she, I think I talked about that probably before, but when she went to do things, we didn't actually go with her. It was more of a retelling through Anne. So for example, I think one day she went to the city with Diana, and she like saw, did she go to the theater or something? I don't know, but we didn't actually read about that. It was more of when she came back, she was telling Marilla, and it's through that we saw what she did. So she was like, oh my god, not oh my god, but she was like, we went to this theater and we ate ice cream, and oh, Marilla, it was so good, and that's how we saw what she was doing. It was more in a retelling kind of way, and I really enjoy that, because sometimes, you know, it can kind of drag on, but with this format, it was just very quick. We're just learning things very fast. It never felt slow to me. It was just, it was amazing. I really loved it. It's very cottagecore, very, I don't want to, it's like a cozy fantasy, but without being fantasy. It's not fantasy at all. It's really much real life, but it's just cozy. Like, there's not much happening, but it's more character driven, and I love this. I think I'm discovering that I love calm, character driven books, or just character driven books in general. All of my favorite books are very much character driven more than plot driven. For example, Magnolia Parks and Beartown, even, and the Emily Wilde series. These are all character driven books, and they're all my favorite books. So I really love this. I really recommend it if that's the kind of book that you like. If you're someone that needs adrenaline and just like adventure and, you know, a lot of going on, I don't know if this is for you. You're probably gonna be bored, but for me, it was perfect. And I bought, as you saw, I bought the third book because this is the first book and this is the second book. So there's 2 books in this edition. So I have the second one here, so I bought the third one in Prince Edward Island, and yeah, so I'm really excited to get back into the second book. We didn't get much of Gilbert. I know Anne and Gilbert are like iconic, and we love them, but we don't get much of Gilbert here. We get the rivalry between each other in school, but that's pretty much it. Like, she's not really with Gilbert in the first one, but I think we're gonna get more of him as we go on in the books, so very excited about that. But yeah, that's it for Anne of Green Gables. And then I didn't read for like 2 days when I came back because I was so busy with just resetting, and also I had like the hike, and the same day of the hike I had a birthday party for a friend, and then I slept over, and you know, you kind of lose a lot of the time, a lot of the day when you sleep over and you're like hungover and whatever. So I'm very busy, so I didn't read for 2 days. And then today I started The Dead Romantics by Olivia Blake. Nope, not at all. The Dead Romantics by Ashley Poston, and I'm really liking it right now. I don't know, it's very, I don't know what it is. I wouldn't say it's fall vibes, because I think we're going into spring right now in the book, but I like the setting, like funeral home. She talks to ghosts. It's very much spooky, and the main character, the main male character, he's kind of, well, how did she describe him? He likes gothic murders, gruesome, morbid gothic murders. He was an editor for these kind of publishing houses, so you know, it kind of set the tone. Like, he likes spooky books, murder books, and she speaks to ghosts, and her family owns a funeral home. I don't know, I like the vibe. It's speaking to me. I really like it. But I'm only 64 pages in, and we've kind of just learned the bad news of the book. I think if you know, you know. I don't know if it's a spoiler. I don't think so. But she has to go back to her family, her funeral home. She has to go back because something very sad happened. Someone died. And yeah, but the thing is, she's a ghostwriter for a romance author, and she is in a contract, and she's at the final book of the contract. It was a 4-book contract, and it's the final one, but she recently went through a very intense breakup, and then now she can't write happy endings. She just cannot bring herself to do it. She just wants to kill off
the character every time, or just something bad happens and she wants to write a sad story. And so she's going to her publisher in the hopes of getting either an extension for the deadline of the book, or if she could change the ending. But the thing is, she's got a new editor in town, and it's the male lead character, which is like a really hot guy, but he refuses to give her either a deadline or the permission to write a sad ending. He's like, she's a romance author and everybody looks forward to her happy ending, so you have to write a happy ending. Well, she has to write a happy ending because he doesn't know that she's a ghostwriter for her, the other author. The main character, she's the ghostwriter for the romantic romance author. Oh my god, I literally cannot explain plots of books for the life of me. But yeah, he doesn't know. He says no to extension or to changing the ending, and so she has to write the book, and her deadline is tomorrow. But then the night before, something bad happens, and now that's where I am. I think she's probably going home. Yeah, she went home, but that's literally all I know. But I'm really enjoying it, and it's so short. I love short romance books. For me, if the romance is more than 400 pages, it's too. Exception for Magnolia Parks, but Magnolia Parks is not, it's a romance, it is, but it's more than that, so that's okay. But this is perfect length, like perfect length. I think it's 345 pages, perfect length. So I'm really just vibing with this right now. So these are the updates for the books. What else did I do? I did a page in my book journal for Prince Edward Island / just the end of Green Gables, and so I don't know if you can see really well, but I put some things that I collected during the week, and then some stickers I bought that I showed you guys, some pictures of me at Green Gables and reading the book, and also my favorite quotes here and there. So that's the spread I did. Now I don't know if I'm gonna do something else in this journal for now. Oh, I did this. I added the wrap-up page and added my wrap-up for Anne of Green Gables. Give it 5 stars, of course. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the updates. I think that's all I did. So I don't know how much longer I'm gonna continue reading. I'm gonna continue filming probably until I finish The Dead Romantics, and then we'll close this vlog, and this will be it for part 1 of the June diaries. But that's pretty much all the updates I have. I'm gonna go do some editing, do some reading, and I'll catch you guys later.
The Dead Romantics. I'm now on page 200, pretty much more than halfway through, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it because it's so atmospheric. Like, it's exactly the kind of book I felt like reading right now. For me, like, it's always the same every year. When summer comes around, like after spring is over and it's summer, I'm in a fall mood. And it's just, I don't feel bad about that because I love fall, but I can enjoy a summer with fall elements. That's what I do. I enjoy the summer, but I don't shy away from pumpkin, from fall books, from fall decor, from fall music. I don't shy away from that, even if it's summer. I just enjoy fall longer. So that was exactly the kind of book that I wanted to read because it's not like overly fall, but she owns a mortuary. Is that what it is? Yeah, her family owns a mortuary. She takes moonwalk through cemeteries and she talks to ghosts, and it's very spooky, very atmospheric, and I love it. And I love that the main male character, he's a ghost, but I don't know how we're gonna resolve the fact that he's a ghost because he's literally dead. Like, she's not going to go out with a dead person, my opinion. And now that's a spoiler, so I'm gonna put a time from where you should go if you don't want a spoiler. But my guess is he's not actually dead. He's in like a coma and he's in between, and that's why he keeps flickering off to somewhere and then coming back instead of just sticking around until she helps him move on. So my guess is he's in a coma and he's gonna wake up, but he's gonna remember everything that happened with her and then they're gonna get together. That's my guess, because if that's not that, she has to die, and I just don't see that happening. So yeah, this is spoiler what I think might happen. I might be completely wrong, but that's how I think it has to go, because I mean, if it's not, I don't know how we're gonna resolve this. But I really like it, and I like the female main character, but she's kind of a little too self-deprecating to my liking. Like, she really does not see the worth that she has at all, not even a little bit. She's just worthless. In her head, she keeps saying bad things about herself, and it's very like often. And I'm like, okay, girl, it's just one thing that happened. Like, you're okay. But anyways, and yeah, it's very sad also because it deals a lot with grief, but I think it deals with it the right way. I like how she talks about it, and it's done very tastefully in my opinion. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. This is literally the perfect book that I wanted to read. Right now, it's feeling like a 4.5, to be quite honest. I just love it, and it's so quick to read. The story is nice. I would love to get more of the two main lead characters, like the main love interest. I would love to get more of them together, because we don't get that much, and I'm almost done, But yeah, I still really like them. So that's it for my update. I would want to finish this today and wrap up this video because you might not hear it, but you can probably see. I don't know. I feel like I look dead. I'm so sick. I don't know. I think I got a virus or something. My throat hurts so bad. I can't swallow. This morning I woke up at 5 in the morning, just my throat hurting. I couldn't swallow anything. I feel so bad. And I'm waiting on a call from my doctor so she can send my pharmacy a prescription for antibiotics because I'm hanging on by a thread. So I really want to close this video and move on to the next one because I have some exciting things for the next 2 weeks, but it's gonna have to be in the June Diaries part 2. But yeah, that's it for this update. I also put on it's like a skin, they call it, for my MacBook. So I have a clear case over it, but I got this flowery brown pattern, and it's so beautiful. It's so me. Like, this is so me. So I put that on like right now. I just did that, and I'm doing my June mood board. That's what I'm doing, and then I'm gonna go do some reading. So yeah, that's it.